So I drove about 2.5 hours the other day with my brother-in-law to go get a property ready to list on the market. We're about 2/3 of the way there. It's about, an hour 45 out of our 2.5 hour drive. And he looks at me and goes, "You got the keys, right?" And I was like, what kind of question is that? Of course I got the keys. And then it hit me, I don't have the keys. And at that moment, we could have been super mad, I could have been super angry or upset. In times like that when it's hard, I just think the devil's trying to get to me. I'm not gonna let him win. We kept our spirits high. Long story short, we were able to get in the house and get another set of keys. That was Monday. Yesterday comes around, I get a call before our first showing of the day from one of the buyer's agents. And they were like, "Miguel, we're here at your listing and we can't get in the house." Immediately my heart sank and I was like, why can't you get into the house? Long story short, this city is part of the same realtors that we are, so we're under the same big umbrella, if you will, but they don't use the type of security system that we use for our keys, and so they couldn't open. That's where I made a decision. So I drove back yesterday after driving Monday already, and it was a big back and forth, and then I had to do it all again yesterday, and we got home about 11 p.m. and so I could have either been like crying and, oh, why do I have to do this? Why does this happen to me? Whatever. So we went down there through a blizzard, through the snow, as we're driving this 2.5 hours to get to the city in Minnesota. We're looking on the side of the road and there's pickup trucks pulling trailers just like off the road. There's a semi off the road, and we're just like, wow. Okay, so I'm gonna take a little step back. Before we left town, we bought this lockbox that was just like a combination thing. You buy it from Ace Hardware. We buy it. Danica's working on it in the passenger seat, trying to get the code on there, and she sets the code, locks it, couldn't get it back. We have this new box. We set a code. The code is not working. It's not opening. So we're driving through this blizzard. We have to stop at a town halfway through the ride and get a new lockbox. Finally, long story short, this one worked. But I tell you this story because today I wake up and I'm trying to film this video and my camera's not working and things aren't working. And so I've had this week already. It's Wednesday, and this week has gone downhill so fast. Like the way that I think of it, the way that helps me just look past it and look forward to the next day, the next event, is I just look at it like, again, I'm Christian, so my train of thought automatically goes to, it's the devil trying to get to me. And when you think of it that way, it's like, and again, whether you're Christian or not, this is just something that I'm just sharing with you because this is me. You can think of it as the world is trying to get after you or whatever. But it's like, when you think about it, are you really gonna let the devil win? Are you really gonna let the world win? Or are you gonna smile about it and keep pushing forward? The way that I look at it is, when something bad happens, you can either get mad, get furious, get so angry and have to deal with it anyway, or you can smile about it, laugh about it, and do it that because it is what it is, and you have to do it anyway. I don't know, that's just a little rant just from the story that's happened this week. So again, all this to say is, when things get hard, what are you gonna do? I was so close to quitting yesterday. I was so close. I even told Danica, I was like, maybe this real estate thing is not for me. The more I thought about it, the more that I'm like, again, it's just the devil trying to get to me. It will not get to me. Another motto of the week, and I think I want to implement this into the channel, is, when everything is falling apart, spirits were still high. After that sauna, the workout this morning, spirits are high. Update! Someone decided it's time to get a grill. Is it also time to get a truck? Okay, we're back from the Home Depot. We waited outside the Home Depots for about 30 minutes for them to unlock this huge grill we got. It's like massive. I don't know how we're gonna be able to put enough steaks on that to fill it up. Check it out. We even still have the price tag on that bad boy. Oh my goodness. Look at that. Wow, probably fit like 30 steaks on that thing.
What is this small ass thing?
Everybody, it's the next day. The grill was great. Had some friends come over. It was kind of a spontaneous friend night, which is pretty cool. I love those nights. All the boys just came over. We had a grill out. We talked, cut some hair. It was just pretty cool, and I didn't want to record it because I just wanted to be in the moment. Remember that house I was telling you guys about earlier in the video that I went to go list the house, put it for sale, and it was just a big mess. Weather, all this stuff. I felt like the world was against me with that one, and I thought to myself, maybe this isn't for me. Anyway, long story short, late last night we got an offer and we accepted it, and it's pending, which means that it's basically sold. Those of you that don't know anything about real estate, if you like the content about it, let me know. I'll talk more about that. Like I said, I do restaurant stuff too, and these last 2 days I've been off from the restaurant, which is awesome. But yeah, it's just been such a whirlwind of emotions. Like, I mean, we listed it, I think Sunday was coming soon officially. Our first day that was active, which means that people can look at it and see it, was on Tuesday, and yesterday it sold. So 2 days it sold for a house. That's crazy nowadays. The whole moral of this video, I think, is going to be just during the hard times, stay focused, stay locked in, remember why you're doing something, remember what made you want to do it in the first place, and just push through. Like, that's all you can do is pray, push through, and just know that God's got your back. It's your boy Miguel, aka Miggy. We'll see you for next time. Peace.
You gotta love yourself, they don't get this. And if you want